Chosen one, congratulations, it's over, and you'll never have to go through that again. Listen closely, because if you miss this moment, you may walk past a blessing that was meant to change your life forever. I am telling you right now that the season of pain you have been carrying is finished, and I need you to understand this clearly from the very beginning. What you went through was not random. It was a test that has now reached its end, and you are stepping into a new space where that same struggle will not repeat itself again. This is not a temporary relief. It is a closing of a chapter that has taken so much from you, and I am restoring what was lost in ways you cannot yet see. Type Amen if you agree. I am revealing to you that the hardship, the confusion, and the silent battles you fought were preparing you for a shift that has already begun. You are not in the same place anymore, even if your surroundings look familiar, because something within you has changed completely. What broke you before will no longer have the same power over you, and what used to drain your spirit will begin to lose its hold. You are stepping into a phase where peace will not feel distant, but present and steady. Take a moment right now and like this video as a small act of faith, because this step is about you aligning your heart with what is being spoken over your life. You kept moving even when it felt like nothing was working in your favor, and that is why this ending is so significant. I saw every tear that you hid, every time you chose to stay strong when it would have been easier to give up, and every moment you questioned if things would ever change. This is why I am telling you with certainty that it is over, not because time passed, but because you passed through it with strength. You did not fail, you endured, and that endurance has opened a door that cannot be closed. There were moments when you felt trapped in a cycle that kept repeating itself, and you began to wonder if this was how life would always be. But what you did not see was that each repetition was weakening the hold that cycle had on you. Each time you got back up, you were breaking something invisible that had been holding you back for far too long. Now that breaking is complete, and the pattern has no place to return to, I want you to understand something deeply, because this is where your transformation becomes real. The thing that once tested you will not return in the same form, because you are no longer the same person who first faced it. You have grown in ways that cannot be undone, and that growth has changed your path entirely. What once felt like a constant burden is now something you can leave behind without fear. You may still feel the echoes of what you went through, and that is natural, because healing does not erase memory overnight. But those echoes will not control your future, and they will not define what comes next. You are moving forward with a strength that was built in silence, and that strength will guide you into a place of stability. This is the beginning of a life where you are not constantly bracing for the next problem. I am shifting your focus now from survival to restoration, and this is where many people struggle to adjust. You have been so used to fighting that peace may feel unfamiliar at first, but do not reject it. Let yourself experience calm without expecting it to be taken away, because this time it is not temporary. This time it is part of what you have earned through everything you endured. There is a reason I am speaking to you in this moment, because this transition requires your awareness. If you continue to think like you are still in the struggle, you may miss the blessings that are already forming around you. Open your heart to receive what is coming, because what is ahead of you is not another test, it is a reward. And this reward will touch areas of your life that felt empty for a long time. Type 777 if you trust God. You are not walking into uncertainty anymore. You are walking into a prepared path that has been waiting for you to arrive. Every delay you experienced was shaping the timing of this moment, And now that timing has aligned. You are about to see changes that confirm what I am telling you, and those changes will bring a sense of relief that you have been longing for. This is not something you have to chase, it is something that is coming toward you. There were people who doubted you, situations that made you question yourself, and moments that felt like everything was slipping away. But none of those things had the power to stop what was meant for you, and that is why you are still here. You have reached the point where what tried to hold you back no longer has permission to stay. This is your release, and it is happening now. Do not go back to what hurt you, even if it feels familiar, because you are no longer meant to live in that space. The chapter has closed, and stepping back into it would only delay what is already prepared for you. Move forward with confidence, knowing that you are protected and guided. What is ahead of you carries a different energy, one that supports your growth instead of challenging your worth. I am surrounding you with a sense of peace that will begin to settle into your daily life. You will notice that situations that once overwhelmed you will start to feel manageable, and reactions that once came from fear will be replaced with calm. This is how you will know that the shift is real, not just words, but something you can feel. Your life is changing from the inside out. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. That weight is lifting, and you will begin to notice small changes that signal something deeper is happening within you. Pay attention to those quiet moments of peace, because they are not accidents, they are signs that you are entering a new reality. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts is starting to clear, and you will find yourself thinking with a calmness that was not there before. This clarity is part of your restoration, and it will help you make choices that align with where you are going. You will no longer feel pulled in directions that drain you, because your spirit is becoming stronger than those distractions. What once tempted you to go back will lose its appeal, and you will recognize that you have outgrown it. Type yes to receive miracles. I am guiding your steps even when you do not realize it, placing you in situations that will support your growth instead of testing your limits. You may begin to meet people who feel different from those you encountered before, people who bring peace instead of chaos. This is not by chance. It is part of the environment I am creating around you. You are being aligned with what matches your new season, and that alignment will make your path feel lighter. You will also notice a change in how you respond to challenges, because not every difficulty is meant to break you. Some moments will still require strength, but they will not carry the same heaviness you once felt. You are no longer fighting to survive. You are learning to stand in confidence. That shift will change everything about how you experience life from this point forward. The pain you carried taught you lessons that will now serve you in ways you could not have imagined before. You understand things on a deeper level, and that understanding will protect you from repeating past mistakes. You are not going back to the same patterns, because you now see them clearly for what they are. This awareness is one of the greatest gifts you have received from your journey. There will be moments when you reflect on everything you went through, and you may feel a mixture of emotions. That is part of your healing, and it does not mean you are being pulled backward. It means you are processing what has already ended so that it does not follow you into your future. Let those feelings pass through you without holding on to them, because they no longer have control over your path. I am opening doors for you that were once closed, and you will begin to see opportunities that did not exist before. These opportunities are not random, they are connected to the growth you have experienced. You are ready for them now, in a way you were not before, and that readiness will allow you to step into them with confidence. Do not hesitate when you see something new appear, because it is part of your next chapter. There is a strength within you that has been refined through every trial you faced, and that strength will now become visible in your actions. People will notice the difference in how you carry yourself, even if they cannot explain it. You will move with a quiet confidence that does not need to prove anything to anyone. This is the result of everything you have endured, and it will set you apart in ways that open new paths. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You are also being protected from situations that are not meant for you, even if you do not see it happening. There are things being removed from your path before they can cause harm, and this protection is part of your blessing. Trust that what leaves your life is making room for something better, even if it does not make sense in the moment. What is meant for you will remain, and it will grow stronger over time. As you move forward, you will begin to feel a sense of stability that you have been missing for a long time. This stability is not just external, it is something that will settle within you. You will no longer feel like everything could fall apart at any moment, because your foundation is being strengthened. This is the beginning of a life where you can build without fear of losing everything again. I want you to release the need to hold on to what is already finished, because carrying it will only slow you down. You are not meant to keep reliving what you have already overcome. Let it go, with the understanding that it served its purpose and has now come to an end. Your future does not require you to carry the weight of your past. There is also a renewal happening within your heart, and this renewal will change how you see yourself. You will begin to recognize your worth in a way that is not dependent on others. This is important because your value has never been defined by what you went through. It has always been within you, and now you are starting to see it clearly. The path ahead of you is not about proving anything, it is about becoming who you were always meant to be. You have spent enough time trying to survive circumstances that were not aligned with your purpose. Now you are stepping into a space where your purpose can unfold naturally. This is where your life begins to feel meaningful in a new way. You will also experience moments of joy that feel unexpected because you have not felt them in a long time. Allow yourself to embrace those moments without questioning them, because they are part of your healing. Joy is not something you have to earn, it is something you are allowed to experience. Let it remind you that life is changing for the better. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a flow returning to your life, a sense that things are moving again after feeling stuck for so long. This movement is a sign that you are no longer blocked by what once held you back. You are progressing in ways that may not always be visible, but they are real. Trust that each step you take is leading you closer to what has been prepared for you. I am strengthening your faith through this transition, because your faith is what carried you through the hardest moments. Now it will guide you into a place of peace and fulfillment. You are not alone in this journey, even when it feels quiet. I am with you in every step you take, ensuring that you are moving in the right direction. You are entering a season where you will no longer have to question whether things will work out for you. That uncertainty is being replaced with assurance, and that assurance will give you the confidence to move forward. You are not walking into the unknown, you are walking into something that has been carefully prepared for you. This is your time to receive what you have been waiting for. Everything you went through has led you to this moment, and nothing was wasted. Even the parts that felt meaningless were shaping something within you that is now ready to be revealed. You are stepping into a life where those hidden changes will begin to show. This is the continuation of your transformation, and it will unfold in ways that bring you peace. There is a quiet strength rising within you, one that does not need to be loud or forceful to be real. It will show itself in your patience, in your calm decisions, and in your ability to walk away from what does not serve you. This is a different kind of power, one that is rooted in peace instead of pressure. And as you begin to operate from this place, you will see how much your life starts to shift in your favor. Type 2222 to receive miracles. I am also restoring your sense of trust, not just in others, but within yourself. There was a time when you doubted your own judgment because of what you went through. But now you are learning to listen to that inner voice again, the one that has always been guiding you. That voice will become clearer, and it will help you make choices that align with your new path. Do not rush this process, because what is being built within you is meant to last. You are not being prepared for a temporary change, but for a lasting transformation that will carry you into the future. Each step you take now is part of that foundation, and it is important that you move with awareness. You are not behind, you are exactly where you need to be. There will be moments when you look back and realize just how far you have come, and that realization will bring a sense of pride that you may not have felt before. Allow yourself to feel that, because it is a recognition of your strength. You did not just survive, you grew, and that growth is something to be honored. It is part of what makes you ready for what is ahead. You are also entering a phase where your boundaries will become stronger, and you will no longer feel guilty for protecting your peace. This is important because your peace is one of the most valuable things you have. You are learning that not everything deserves your time or your energy, and as you begin to set those boundaries, your life will become more balanced. I am placing a sense of clarity in your heart that will guide you through decisions that once felt overwhelming. You will no longer feel lost when faced with choices, because you will understand what aligns with you and what does not. This clarity is part of your blessing, and it will help you move forward with confidence. Trust it, even when it feels unfamiliar. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You will begin to attract situations that reflect the new energy you are carrying, and this will confirm that your life is changing. What once felt out of reach will start to come closer, and what once seemed impossible will begin to feel attainable. This is not something you have to force, it is something that will naturally unfold. You are aligning with what is meant for you, and that alignment will bring results. There is also a sense of healing taking place in areas you may not have even realized were affected. Old wounds are being addressed quietly, and you will find yourself reacting differently to things that once triggered you. This is how you will know that healing is real, not because the past disappears, but because it no longer controls your present. You are becoming free in a way that goes beyond what you expected. You are stepping into a life where your focus will shift from what went wrong to what is now going right. This does not mean you ignore reality. It means you are no longer defined by past difficulties. You are allowed to see the good that is forming around you and to appreciate it without fear. This is part of your new beginning, and it deserves your attention. I am also strengthening your sense of purpose, because you are not here without reason. Everything you experienced has prepared you for something meaningful, something that will impact not only your life, but the lives of others. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will begin to feel a pull toward what you are meant to do. Follow that feeling, because it is guiding you in the right direction. There will be moments when you feel a deep sense of gratitude, even for things that once caused you pain. This is not because the pain was good, but because you now understand what it led you to. That understanding will bring a sense of peace that goes beyond explanation. You will see that nothing you went through was without purpose. You are also being given a fresh perspective on what truly matters in your life. Things that once seemed important may no longer hold the same value, and that is part of your growth. You are learning to prioritize what brings you peace and fulfillment. This shift will help you build a life that feels more aligned with who you are becoming. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I want you to remain patient with yourself as you adjust to this new season, because change can feel unfamiliar even when it is good. You are learning to live without the constant pressure that once defined your days. That adjustment takes time, but it is worth it. You are moving into a life where you can breathe freely again. There is also a renewal happening in your relationships as you begin to connect with people who understand and respect you. These connections will feel different from what you experienced before, because they will be based on mutual support and genuine care. You will no longer feel like you have to prove yourself to be accepted. You will be valued for who you are. You are stepping into a rhythm that is more natural and balanced, where you are not constantly pushing against resistance. This rhythm will allow you to move forward with ease, without feeling like you are forcing things to happen. It is a sign that you are in alignment with your path. Trust that flow, because it is leading you exactly where you need to go. I am reminding you that you are not alone in this journey, even when it feels quiet. My presence is with you, guiding you through every step and protecting you from what you cannot see. You are supported in ways that go beyond your understanding, and that support will continue to carry you forward. You can trust that you are being taken care of. You are entering a time where your efforts will begin to show results, and those results will bring a sense of fulfillment that you have been waiting for. You will see that your patience was not in vain, and that your persistence has led you to something meaningful. This is the beginning of a life that reflects the strength you have built. This lightness is not weakness. It is the result of burdens being lifted from your spirit. You are no longer holding on to what drained you, and because of that, your energy is being restored in a powerful way. You will wake up some days and realize that the heaviness you expected is simply not there anymore. There is a quiet confidence growing inside you, and it will begin to shape how you see yourself and your future. You will no longer question your worth the way you once did, because you are starting to understand who you truly are. This understanding will not come from outside validation, but from a deep knowing within your heart. And that knowing will guide you into decisions that bring peace instead of confusion. Type 222 to claim miracles. You are also being guided to release the last traces of fear that may still be lingering within you. Fear was something that once protected you during difficult times, but now it is no longer needed in the same way. You are stepping into a place where trust will replace fear, and that trust will allow you to move freely. It will take time to fully embrace this shift, but each step you take will make it easier. There will be moments when you notice how differently you react to situations that once would have overwhelmed you. Instead of feeling anxious or uncertain, you will find yourself calm and steady. This change is a sign that your inner world is healing and becoming stronger. You are not just changing your circumstances, you are transforming the way you experience life. I am also placing opportunities in front of you that will help you grow in ways that feel natural and aligned. These opportunities will not come with the same stress or pressure that you experienced before. Instead, they will feel like doors opening at the right time, inviting you to step into something new. Trust these moments, because they are part of your path forward. Type 1111 if you believe. You will begin to see that your life is no longer defined by what went wrong, but by what is now going right. This shift in focus will help you appreciate the progress you are making. It will also remind you that you are not stuck in the past, even if memories still come to mind. You are moving beyond those moments, and your future is being shaped by something greater. There is a sense of renewal taking place within your spirit, one that will bring you closer to who you were always meant to be. You are not becoming someone new, you are returning to your true self, the one that was always there beneath the pain. This process will feel both familiar and new at the same time. It is a reminder that your identity was never lost, only covered for a while. You are also being given the strength to let go of what no longer belongs in your life. This may include thoughts, habits, or even certain connections that do not align with your new direction. Letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary for growth. And as you release what is no longer meant for you, you create space for something better to enter. I want you to pay attention to the small moments of peace that begin to appear in your daily life. These moments may seem simple, but they carry a deeper meaning. They are signs that your environment is changing and that you are being surrounded by calm instead of chaos. Do not overlook them, because they are part of your blessing. There will also be times when you feel a deep sense of clarity about what you want and what you need. This clarity will guide you in making choices that support your well-being. You will no longer feel pulled in directions that do not serve you. Instead, you will move with intention, knowing that each step is leading you somewhere meaningful. You are stepping into a season where your efforts will begin to feel rewarding instead of exhausting. What you put your energy into will start to give back to you in positive ways. This is because you are no longer investing in things that drain you. You are aligning with what supports your growth, and that alignment will bring results. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to settle into your heart, one that does not depend on external circumstances. This peace will remain even when things around you are not perfect. It will become a steady presence in your life, something you can rely on. This is the kind of peace that comes from within, and it is part of your transformation. You are also being reminded that you are worthy of the good things that are coming into your life. You do not have to question whether you deserve them. What is coming to you is a reflection of everything you have endured and everything you have become. Accept it with an open heart, knowing that it is meant for you. There will be moments when you feel a sense of excitement about the future, something that may have been missing for a long time. This excitement is a sign that hope is returning to your life. It is a reminder that there is more ahead of you than what you have already experienced. Allow yourself to feel that hope, because it will guide you forward. You are entering a phase where your life will begin to feel more balanced and stable. The ups and downs that once defined your days will start to level out. You will find a rhythm that allows you to move forward without constant disruption. This stability is part of the foundation that is being built for your future. I am also strengthening your connection to your purpose, helping you understand what truly matters to you. This understanding will influence the choices you make and the direction you take. You will no longer feel lost or uncertain about your path. Instead, you will move with a sense of direction that feels right. You are not alone in this transition, even if it feels quiet at times. My presence is with you, guiding you and protecting you from what you cannot see. You are being supported in ways that go beyond your understanding. Trust that you are being led exactly where you need to be. Instead, you will begin to move with a sense of calm confidence, knowing that what belongs to you will come at the right time. This patience will protect your peace and keep you grounded. You are also stepping into a place where your emotions will feel more balanced and under control. You will still feel deeply, but those feelings will not overwhelm you the way they once did. You are learning to process emotions without being consumed by them. This is part of your growth, and it will allow you to handle situations with clarity instead of confusion. There will be moments when you realize that you are no longer reacting to life the way you used to. Situations that once triggered strong responses will now feel less intense. You will pause, reflect, and respond in a way that reflects your new strength. This change will surprise you at times, because it shows how much you have truly evolved. I am also guiding you toward a sense of inner peace that does not depend on what is happening around you. This peace will remain steady even when life presents challenges. It will act as an anchor, keeping you grounded and focused. You will begin to rely on this peace, trusting it to guide you through whatever comes your way. Type 1111 to affirm. You are being reminded that your worth is not tied to what you have been through. Your value has always been within you, and now you are starting to see it clearly. This realization will change how you treat yourself and how you allow others to treat you. You will no longer accept less than what you deserve, because you understand your own value. There is also a sense of freedom growing within you, one that allows you to live without constantly looking over your shoulder. You are no longer expecting things to go wrong, and that shift will change how you experience your daily life. You will begin to approach situations with openness instead of fear. This freedom is part of your healing, and it will continue to expand. You are stepping into a life where your focus will naturally shift toward what brings you joy and fulfillment. This does not mean life will be perfect, but it does mean you will no longer be stuck in survival mode. You will have the space to explore what makes you happy and to build a life around those things. This is a significant change, and it is one you deserve. I am also restoring your sense of hope, because hope is what allows you to look forward without fear. You may have lost that hope at times during your struggles, but it was never gone completely. Now it is returning, stronger than before, and it will guide you into a brighter future. Hold on to that hope, because it is a powerful force in your life. You will begin to notice that your relationships are becoming more meaningful and supportive. The connections you form will feel genuine, and they will bring a sense of comfort and understanding. You will no longer feel alone in the way you once did. This is because you are being aligned with people who are meant to walk with you in this new season. There is also a sense of purpose becoming clearer to you, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. You will feel a pull towards certain paths, ideas, or opportunities that resonate with your spirit. This is not random, it is guidance. Follow that pull, because it is leading you towards something meaningful.